This is Kyle Wootton after the game against Stevenage. Kyle, rather similar to Saturday.
Yeah.
Just left yourself a bit too much to do, didn't you, really?
Yeah. We've had a good chat in there. Obviously the lads are devastated. We started off well, if I'm honest. First 15-20 minutes we started off well and we looked a lot better than them. And we didn't really let them have a sniff sort of thing, and then they go on the break. I don't think it was a penalty, we've watched it, and apparently it's the first contact's outside the area, so that's frustrating. But now we was on top, and then from then, since they scored, we was sort of off it on the back foot again. But we know the quality weren't there today, which was the frustrating thing. It's frustrating because we've got a lot of good players in the squad, but it's just getting that quality out of the door. So
as a forward though, you can see what, you know, you can see why Gordon would go down in that sort of situation.
Yeah.
Can't
Oh yeah, any striker would do the same sort of thing. But I know Matty Gordon as well. He's clever like that. Yeah, he likes to run off in behind. But now, if the referee watches it back, I think he might have made a mistake there.
But then the second goal was disappointing, wasn't it? Because coming so early in the second half, we thought we can go out second half, get some tempo, get back into the game.
That's what the gaffer wanted, going out there and get an early goal sort of thing. And then again conceding another sloppy goal sort of thing and run the back foot again, 2 goals down, makes it much more difficult. The lads always show a lot of fight spirit, but when you're 2-0 down, it's always difficult to get something back in the game.
And then the red card comes along and they're down to 10 and you just couldn't quite get the head of steam up again, because it was quite frustrating all we can imagine being out there and just thinking we need to get the head of steam up, can't do it.
Yeah, that's the frustrating thing. When we got the goal, obviously it sort of kicked everyone on. We thought, oh, we're back in this, and we was getting balls in the box, creating opportunities. But like we said, we've all said in there today, the quality needed to be better to create more chances. And like I said, the lads in there, we've got good quality players. We just need to just get it going again and get that team spirit going.
Nice goal from yourself.
Yeah, it was a nice goal. Pleased with that individually, but obviously we need to pick up points. We need to get out of that sort of dogfight. There's plenty of games obviously left to do it, and we know we've got a task on our hands, but I think with the lads in there we've got, and the passion that everyone's got in there, I'm sure we can do it.
What was the gist of what was said in there? I know you tell us exactly what was said, but what was the sort of overriding message of what was said in there?
Just, you need to fight a bit more, show a bit more fight out there, and especially like I've been saying, the quality. We've all had a big chat in there, and everyone's quite individually said no. Like everyone's hold their hands up and saying they've got to do this better and that better. So we know we've got what we've got to do to put it right. We've just got to go out there in the training ground, keep working on it, and there's games to come obviously that we can improve ourselves.
You feel there's enough in that dressing room to
oh yeah, definitely
good players in that dressing room to do it, to turn it around and to get the team out.
Oh yeah, 100%. All the lads, we know what task we've got on our hands, but like I said, the quality's there. We just need to prove it. And like everyone's hard working in there. We'll go on the training ground, we'll look at ourselves, watch everything back, watch what we need to do better, and hopefully we can prove everyone wrong and climb up the table.
The trouble, of course, has been the last 2 games you've gone those 2 goals down, haven't you? And it just gives you such a mountain to climb right from the start.
Yeah, that's what we've been saying, especially like you said, the last 2 games. It's been frustrating. Obviously, it makes it much more harder to get yourself back into the game as a team. But like I said, we started bright. The first 15-20 minutes, we looked the better side, and then out of nowhere they go and get a penalty. Is it a penalty? Questionable, but then you're on the back foot, and then second half we come back out. It's a sloppy goal again, and we watched it on the set pieces. We put it in everyone's minds. We know it was coming, and they've still put it in the net. But obviously we'll learn from that. Go out on the training ground, we'll keep working, and we'll get it right.
Quite well, didn't they? And just really stifled you.
Yeah, no, they did do it well, but it's always hard to play against 10. Everybody knows that. But I thought when we got the goal, we did push and give it everything we got, but it just wasn't meant to be, sort of thing. But we know what we've got to work on, what bits we've got to do to get it right. So.
Big game Saturday against you.
Oh, huge game. Especially after the previous results, we need to at home put it right, and show the fans what we're about and why we deserve to stay in this league, sort of thing.
Great, thanks, Carl.
Cheers, thank you.
Carl, unbelievable goal that if you look at the last 2 games, you've done a lot of work up there, but there hasn't been any easy chances for you, have there? So
Yeah.
have you spoken about how you can get a bit more support up there with you?
Yeah, that's the gaffer's been pumping that into the boys, trying to get that support off me. Obviously, it's one at the front. It's always hard any striker, but I like to get up there, put myself about. But like we were saying, the lack of quality, creating chances, but we just need to go away, work on it, keep watching the analysis, and hopefully it'll come. So.
Yeah. So you know Gordon from Scunthorpe, I presume.
Yeah,
was he there with at the same time as you?
Yeah. When I was about 16, 17, he was there. I know what he was like. I was telling the defenders, I know what he's about. He likes to run in behind you, just rat about. And there's a few times where I don't even know if Manny did touch him, but I've seen him a lot of times do that, where he just clicked his own heels and won something. But now he's a clever player. It was a well taken penalty, to be fair to him.
Yeah, the sort of goal scoring run he's on, I think he's got something like 9 in 8 games or 8 in 9 games. If you can do something like that, no pressure. But that would probably keep you out, wouldn't it? If you could go on a run like that.
No, you're right. You're definitely right. That could be the difference. Obviously, that's what I'm here for. It's not going to be easy, but we need to start creating more chances, and the quality there, getting the balls in the box, and hopefully it will come and it will turn for us.
Yeah, and a few click into the heels maybe might help.
Yeah, I'll have to take that one on note.
Cheers, Carl. Thanks a lot.
Cheers. No.